Hi guys, today we are talking about how to get out of that waiting energy. And I want to be clear with you guys, waiting has nothing to do with being in the state of the wish fulfilled. As it says, the state of the wish fulfilled is fulfillment. I'm not waiting for something to happen because I'm completely satiated. Just like when you are very hungry and you are thinking about eating something and then you get to eat and you are full, you're satisfied. You're not going to continue thinking about food or wanting more food. You are fully satiated. If you're waiting, you're not satisfied, you're not fulfilled, you're not satiated. But before I get into it, if you're new here, my name is Elle. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. There are a few steps that you need to follow to manifest whatever you desire. You need to know exactly what you want, and you need to realize what that means to you. You need to go into the details. Then you need to figure out if you have limiting beliefs or contrary assumptions. And then you need to rewire your brain so that your beliefs and your assumptions are in support of what you want to achieve. You also have to imagine that reality. You have to connect with it. You have to feel like this is something that you can have. This is something that seems logical to you to go through. And then, of course, you need to take care of your mental diet. There are two important aspects in achieving that fulfillment that we talked about. And the first one is that you need to make sure that you saturate your subconscious mind with the fulfillment of that desire. And you do that by using your imagination. And the second aspect is, of course, you have to develop a self-awareness. You need to know where your thoughts and your feelings are leading you to. And in none of these two parts is waiting included. Waiting doesn't play any role in you receiving your manifestation. Waiting creates delay in our manifestation because it implies the awareness of lack. So I'm creating more of that lack because of my awareness. I create more of not seeing any signs, more of not seeing any movement, or not experiencing what I desire to experience. In quantum mechanics, there is something called the observer effect, which basically means that observing a quantum property changes that property. You create a disturbance in an observed system simply by observing it. When you look at the 3D and you don't see what you want, and that creates an internal reaction in you, then that connects you with a reality of lack. That connects you with a reality where you're not getting what you want, where you're not experiencing the presence of what you want. So you're filled with that absence. And that happens because you are taking your validation from the 3D. So you are allowing the 3D to create assumptions and beliefs about what is going to happen in your life, instead of being your own source of validation and creating those assumptions and beliefs yourself. If you are waiting, then maybe you haven't saturated your subconscious mind with the fulfillment of your desire. But what could be happening is that you are being too controlling. There is a system behind manifestation. You do your part, and then you allow that bigger part of yours, God, awareness, your higher self, the universe, to take care of the rest without you monitoring and trying to control everything. To manifest the reality that you desire, it doesn't require your supervision. It doesn't require you trying to control everything. It requires you to know that you can have it, that you are good enough for that experience. It requires you to learn how to deal with your emotions and your reactions. It requires you to know what is not suiting you and to let go. It requires you to let go of control and to embrace whatever comes your way, because you know that whatever comes your way is taking you to where you want to be. You also have to be your own source of validation. You have to be the one creating your beliefs. You would never open last month's newspaper to find out what is happening in your city, in your country, in the world right now, because it wouldn't be helpful. The same way that looking at the 3D won't be helpful, because whatever is being shown to you right now was created some time ago. So you can't use this to be like, oh, then this means that blah, 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 because it doesn't. You are the one creating your life. You are the one shaping your experience. You have to be the one creating those beliefs and assumptions. That's what you control. What you have to do is to deal with whatever is happening in your inner world. You're going to deal with your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your traumas, your wounds, everything that is happening within you. And this is going to take a lot of your energy. So you do not have energy to be dealing with the 3D anyways. You have to take care of what is happening within you, because you can't suppress it. You can't ignore it. It is there and it needs you to take care of it. You want to overcome your old ways so that you're not recreating the same patterns, the same stories, and the same traumas. You want to understand how you have been acting and reacting up to now, and you want to choose how to move on with your life. So from now on, every time that you look at the 3D and you notice that energy of waiting is taking over, okay? When you notice that whatever you want is not there yet, I want you to remind yourself of two things. The first one is that it's okay. There are things happening behind the curtains, in the background, and you may not be aware of it. And the second thing is that you have to be your own source of validation. You can't take your cue from the 3D. You can't look at the 3D and create inner assumptions or have inner reactions, because the 3D is the past and you have to trust the process. You have saturated your mind with the desired reality, and it's a promise to you that you are going to be there. So now you can go on, live your life, enjoy your life, have fun, take care of yourself, grow, manifest all the things that you desire. And you can do that because you are fulfilled, because you are satisfied, you're satiated. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.